It's hot than a mother. What the kids be saying? It's giving very much hell, right? it's giving very much global warming.
This. I looked at my thermostat and it was like outside was 102.
Yeah, man.
I'm like shit.
And that's all week, bro. I think I don't think we get a let up until Saturday, maybe. I think Saturday is supposed to get back to like the 70s.
Normal?
Yeah. Because normally in June is what? Normally in June, we make it, we usually in mid 70s. Actually, probably still like 60s, honestly.
Oh.
Because I don't think we don't really get hot in Chicago. Normally like this hot. That's normally in July.
The thing is, when it's this hot though, you really don't want to go outside as much. And if you do go somewhere, you want to be inside.
Right.
You don't want to be outside. Like you ain't trying to smoke no cigar. You ain't finna smoke no cigar outside in this. No, you ain't finna do that.
And we ain't juking. Like that's just anything outside now, bro. Outside gathering. That's just a gathering of funk to me.
A gathering of what?
Funk. F-U-N-K. Funk. A lot of sweaty balls. A lot of must. Yeah, that's if y'all gathering outside in this weather right now. Yeah.
Listen. Shout out to the ladies who got men at the crib and they still give their man some love, even with the sweaty balls. Shout out to you ladies.
He jump in that shower though.
Shout out to you ladies. That means you're a real MVP, ladies.
Yeah, but then like she don't be smelling like musty balls all day.
No, she don't go nowhere. She'll be all right.
Okay, whatever you say. Anyway, so what episode is this?
This episode 42. We back again, a Jackie Robinson episode.
I was gonna say that's an easy one.
That's an easy one.
Yeah.
42. Coach Mo. We got Tise on the microphone.
Let me say my government name.
Okay, we got Tise on the microphone.
All right, there you go.
I'm sure people who put it together know it's your real name is what it is. By
I know.
But
I know.
I digress.
That's okay.
You got you brand new since you've been to Cancun or wherever you was at.
You know, I got my little tan, got my little rest and relaxation.
You tan?
Yeah, black people get tan.
You ain't gonna get no blacker, nigga.
Trust me, I do. As black as I am, I get blacker. And if I didn't have this camera, this light on right now, y'all see. I can definitely show you before and after, bro. Yeah, I'm definitely blacker. I'm definitely blacker than I'm definitely blacker this week.
So you went down there to get Cajun. Is that what you're telling me?
I went down there to get burnt.
Burnt?
Yes, crispy.
So you jerk chicken burnt?
Jerk chicken burnt. That's me.
Oh, okay. All right. That's all, y'all. That's our new name. Jerk chicken tea. That's our new name.
That just means I'm spicy.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, look at her. For all you, all the fellas that listen to this show that follow us, Tise always try to shoot her shot. Like low key, she thinks she's Chef Curry.
Definitely Chef.
Chef Curry on the low.
I am.
Y'all see, man.
I don't be missing though. What? High key?
Yeah. Y'all here talking us.
I'm just talking crazy.
You hear? I don't be missing though. Y'all hear? Well, I tell you, boy.
I'm just saying. Man, I mean, if I'm be Chef, I mean, I'm just saying.
I hear you. Why you talk your shit? That was
I could be, Patrick Beverly, but I ain't. So
no. You want to be Chef Kerr, you want to be the greatest shooter of all time.
Definitely. Right?
That's what you want to be.
Yeah. You watched that game yesterday, bro?
Huh?
Did you watch that game yesterday?
I did. Yeah. I did. I knew Golden State was going to win.
Mm-hmm. I figured they was going to win today. I mean, yesterday too. I still got them winning in 7. That was just that was my original pick is Warriors in 7, so I'm gonna still go with it. I figured they would win when they came back, and I think Boston gonna win the next game. Yep. But ultimately, I think the Warriors gonna win. So
don't they play again on like Wednesday or some shit?
No. I think tomorrow's a Thursday. I know, like they kind of. I know that they stretched the hell out of this. They stretched the hell out of this round.
They got a couple of days off.
Yeah, so maybe it's Thursday.
I think Game 7 is Sunday.
Yeah, on Father's Day. So
Father's Day. So it makes sense then. They want a game on Father's Day. So
yeah.
I understand it. It's going 7. We might as well just get ready.
Yeah, I think so.
Don't be surprised if Golden State gets blown off on Thursday.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen it happen before where
it's been like that, back and forth.
You know, but this is the first time all playoffs that Boston has lost 2 games in a row. Did you know that?
I heard that stat. So yeah, I'm surprised. I just yeah, not this last game, but the game before that, bro. They were supposed to win that one.
They blew it.
Yeah, they blew that one. I was just like, if there was a chance for them winning the series, they had to win that game, and they jagged them. So
yeah, they blew it. That's why they lost. They blew it.
Yeah.
But it's yesterday's game was good because I was happy to see Klay Thompson start shooting the ball well, and that dude Jordan Poole, when he made that shot off the backboard, I was like, man, it's gonna be their night because that was just pure off the glass. He just heaved it up there and it went straight in.
Yeah,
I just knew. I was like, it's gonna be their night because that started the run going into the fourth quarter for Golden State.
Yeah,
because Boston took the lead in the third quarter.
They did, but I mean, Boston's third quarter was really good. That's why I was like, all my friends making fun of me because I was like, Warriors.
Yeah, I saw your post. Yeah.
And my friends, my family, like, well, don't do my team. They good. So I'm like, I really don't care whichever win. They ain't either one of my teams. So
it's funny because when I be like in the groups on Facebook and just little sports groups, it's so many people that hate the Warriors and they fans.
I don't know why they hate the Warriors.
And hate Steph.
Yeah.
But when you really look at it, it's only LeBron fans who hate.
That's what it is.
Warriors.
Bingo.
Because I'm like the people who always talk about I hate the Warriors, man, the Warriors do this, and they crack their little jokes. Mm-hmm. If you look, you know who they are. They are LeBron fans.
Definitely LeBron fans, bro. Those are the ones that when the Warriors was kicking their butt a few years ago, and they couldn't, and LeBron, they couldn't get over that hump with the Warriors. They did once, but when they kept going against each other, I think the Warriors got the best of that, those series, and so yeah, they definitely LeBron fans. That's why I be irritating. That's why I be irritating because it's definitely LeBron fans. Like I like both teams. You know what I'm saying? I like both teams. I like the Warriors. And to be honest, Warriors fan base been pretty deep for a long time. Like they true fans, they was back when Chef first got, drafted. Even before then, like that whole We Believe, campaign. And even before then, like I remember the Warriors having like a pretty solid fan base. So shout out to their fans.
I remember that.
Yeah.
It was that whole We Believe campaign.
Mm-hmm. That was when Mark Jackson was the coach, right?
Yeah, he was a coach.
Yeah.
He never coached years.
They did, but they got it through drafting. So can't be mad at that.
Yeah, I ain't mad at it.
That should be like to me. That's other teams should model that. Like if you can't get a big star, if you on a losing team, you can't get a big star. Like if you draft good, it's sky's the limit. It's gonna take some years, but you draft good, and it worked.
It worked for them. It did. It really did work for them, and they got 3 championships out of it.
Yep, gonna be 4.
They're trying to get 4. So
yeah, I because only reason why I just don't think Boston is. I just feel like Jason Tatum, like he as much as he loved Kobe, like he ain't got that Kobe dog in him yet. Like it's some parts of the game where he disappear. And for me, when Kobe was winning, Kobe was gonna find a way. Like it didn't matter if it takes for me to shoot all 27 shots, in this fourth quarter. Damn it, I'm gonna do it. If the rest of y'all ain't getting it done, I'm gonna do it. Like he don't have that extra gear yet. You know what I'm saying? To just be like, I gotta put my team on my back. Like he have his good games. Sometimes he do, but just sometimes he just disappear. I'm like. You're gonna get it like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's just
Tatum was disappointing last night, especially because he did disappear and turned the ball over. He now has 95 turnovers.
Crazy
for the playoffs. That's the most in NBA playoff history.
Damn,
one person.
Damn,
and that's.
You think it's nerves?
It could be nerves. Just, personally, I don't really think he's had a okay finals.
Mm-hmm.
He's had moments, but
I think Jaylen Brown, the one that really been holding down for him, honestly.
He hasn't shot the ball great at all. And last night, he had a decent game last night, but it wasn't you wouldn't know unless you looked at his stats. But
right.
He didn't do anything down the stretch.
Right.
And then
the stats don't matter at that point.
His teammate, Jaylen Brown, he was 6 for 18 last night. He was awful.
Yeah.
And I mean, you can't listen. Steph Curry did not make a 3-pointer last night, and he shot terrible, and they still won.
They should have been, and that's what I'm saying. Boston, you can't have, because we already know Steph's not gonna have too many games like that.
No.
And even on his bad night, you still have to account for him, because it's still Steph Curry. He can miss 13 straight shots and then make the next 13, because that's just how it is. So
that's how it is.
You still have to account for him. So for him to have that bad of a game and they still won, like, at disappoint, like Boston should be disappointed in themselves.
Think about it. He torched their ass in game 5.
Mm-hmm.
He basically carried the Warriors to win in game 5.
Yeah.
Then in game 6 yesterday, clearly he didn't have it. Like, he didn't have it, and that happens sometimes.
Yeah, you can tell, you can see it.
Stepped up for him. They stepped. Look, Gary Payton the second or the third, whatever. He had 15.
I think is it the third or the second?
I don't know. GP from Oakland, he got about 18 kids. Anyway,
little Gary.
he had 15. Poole had like 14, 15. Then you got Clay with 20 something. Mm-hmm. And they stepped up for him last night. They helped him out, and that's what you need.
They did.
Well, it's game 6 in Boston is gonna be hell. The fans gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
And the Warriors are gonna have to take that game. Like, they're gonna have to go in there with the mindset, we ain't coming back to Oakland.
Right.
So no matter what happened, y'all, we gonna play our hearts
balls out.
Balls to the wall. We're not going back to Oakland. That's the mentality you gotta have. Yeah. Because Boston gonna be ready to play.
Yeah.
They know it's over. They know it's over. It's an elimination game. They know what's at stake. So they're gonna come with it.
Yeah. I think their coach is going to have them ready. So
he'll have them ready.
Yeah, I anticipate it being a good game.
So far, I like this final. It's been good.
It's been good. It's to me, it's been one of the better ones we've had in a while. To me, it's been very entertaining. So,
it's been very entertaining.
It's been. I think the last couple of finals, I feel like they were good, but I feel like you kind of know, like it was more predictable.
Yeah.
Like, even though you can predict who's gonna win ultimately for the series, in this series, I just feel like it's game to game has been so different. You know what I'm saying? So
it's been all the way different.
So it's been good. It's been good to watch.
But it's just, like, part of me, I like Steph, Clay.
Mm-hmm.
I even like Draymond, despite all the goofy
his
shit
antics.
But I just like watching them play, because for me, they don't play the traditional NBA one-on-one isolation basketball a lot. They don't do a lot of that. And I've always been a fan of Andrew Wiggins since he was at Kansas and even in high school.
Mm-hmm.
So to see him,
I'm happy for him.
Pretty good final. Yeah, he's having a good finals.
Yeah.
To see him play well, what he did yesterday, he had 26 points, 10 rebounds. He really helped Steph.
He did.
He came to play.
He's been solid all year, bro. He's been solid all year.
He's
solid. He turned into the third option basically, and when Clay was out, he stepped up, and he's been solid the whole year. I think people that haven't really given him the credit, because they had expectations of him when he was in Minnesota, and of being like,
he's the number one pick.
And I don't think he played horribly then. I just think, and I think when you get around champions, that's different.
Yeah.
You asking a young person to he is the face of the league, but it's different when you surround people that's been there, done that. Like, that just elevates you, I think, mentally. Automatically. You know what I'm saying? So I think just being around some real champions, being around a different team, just helped them. And I think that's been the Warriors. That's something that the Warriors seem like they've always been good with, is just picking people that is good for their culture. You know what I'm saying? That fits in. So yeah.
And they do a good job of developing the culture over there. And
they do.
They got one of the best player development staffs in all the NBA, and they got one of the best training staffs in all NBA. So they do it right over there. They do it right. Even though I know what Mark Jackson did, and I get it, they had to make a change. But
yeah,
I mean, they picked Steve Kerr. Picking Steve Kerr probably was the best thing for that group at the time, and they was young too.
Yeah,
it probably was the best thing for them.
Yeah, it was. You see, it worked out. So
it did work out. And
yeah,
it'd be something now. Because think about this. Let's just put this in all perspective before we move on. If they win this championship, all right, it's what people have to realize. Just is what it is. Steph will have 4 rings. He'll probably have an NBA Finals to add to his resume. Clay will have 4 rings. Draymond will have 4 rings. How many will Steve Kerr have? Let's see if you know.
Okay, so he had 3 with the Bulls.
Yep.
Did he have 2 with the Spurs? Or 1? 3. Okay. He had 3 with the Spurs. Okay, so that's 6. 9. Damn, he gonna have 10.
He's gonna have 10.
Yeah,
he'll have 10 world titles.
That's crazy, bro.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Think about that. That is crazy.
Yeah. I knew he see. I didn't realize how long he was with the Spurs when they was winning. I know he won at least. I thought it was 2, but damn, 3. That's
Steve
that's
Kerr.
Crazy.
Steve Kerr had like his resume when he done with basketball. His resume gonna be really impressive.
Yeah, for sure.
In terms of winning,
for sure.
He's been on some. He's been on some winning, some great teams. He's coached some great teams. So Steve Kerr's gonna.
He gonna get some. He gonna yeah. I won't say he gonna get some talks about when it gets to those great coaches or whatever, especially when it gets to players / coaches. You know, a lot of players / coaches can't say they have 6 championships as players and then 4 as a coach. Like that's just who is that? Is there any other player that is close to that or that has like besides like Bill Russell?
It's Bill Russell, then it's Mike, and then believe it or not, it's Robert Horry.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
but Robert Horry didn't coach though.
I know, but I'm just you talking about just coaches or coaches?
I'm talking about both. That did both.
Both. Well,
yeah.
Shit, hell, even Phil Jackson didn't win. Yeah, he won with the Knicks. That was his only one. He only won one with the Knicks, but the rest of his came from coaching.
Bulls. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, Steve Kerr, his is a little different. It's a little different. I mean, he ain't quite got the same like as Bill Russell, but damn, I mean,
right.
Bill Russell won 8 as a fucking player.
Yeah.
So, but it's just impressive that he got this resume. And we think back to Steve Kerr. We think back to Steve Kerr just with the Bulls. Now look at him. We talking about Coach Steve Kerr.
That's funny. I didn't even see Steve as a coach back then.
I didn't either. I didn't think that.
Yeah.
And then his first job after
he was in the Suns, right?
He was the general manager.
Yeah. And he did good there too.
He did good there. He kind of built them up a little bit, trying to try to get them to play a certain way. And then he left there, and then he wanted to become a coach. And I always tell this story. People forget it was either take the Knicks job or the Warriors job. Phil Jackson pretty much said, "Look, this is your job. You can have it." And it came down to the last hour, and the Warriors called, and they wanted him. And at the last hour, he took the Warriors job. He said no to Phil Jackson.
Damn.
Now just think how things could have been.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. He must have saw. I mean, he must have saw something that probably the Knicks. Probably, I would say the Warriors are probably a little further along at that time than the Knicks, probably.
And he probably looked at that and was like, "Man, the Knicks got a lot of issues." He probably looked at their roster at the time. He probably was like, and then he probably looked at the Warriors. Was like, "Well, they young. They got these 2 young kids over here," and he probably was like, "It's California." He probably looked at all that. Like, you know what?
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with the Warriors, and the rest is history. I swear. The rest is history. Well,
shout out to Steve.
Shout out to Steve Kerr. He made a business decision.
He did, and it worked out.
And it turned out he is looking good for him. 4 titles. If he wins, it'll be 4 titles for him in 7 years?
Yeah, about 7 years.
Damn, that's damn good.
That's real good, bro.
That's damn good, man.
Yep.
That's what's up. Well, hey, I hope they win. I just want to see a good. These next 2 games, I want them to be good. I just want them to be 2 good games, and gotta go down in NBA Finals history.
It will be. I feel like it'll be. They haven't
watching.
disappointed at this point, so yeah, it should be good.
I'll definitely be watching. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So, moving on. You ready for this Martin reunion?
Martin. Yeah, I'm definitely. I'm here for it. Because I know, like, you know what? It's going to be different without Tommy being there, but they've been talking about it for a while, bro. Like, that reunion, not so much even just like a reunion of them doing a reboot, but just a reunion of them getting back together, you know, and talking about the show. Because, I mean, bro, if you think about it, like, Martin still is on damn near every day. On somebody's channel, whether it's BT, VH1, you know, even MTV, like they syndicate that, you know, like it hasn't, it's still popular. Like young people know who Martin is, you know what I'm saying? So it's still a popular show. So it's dope to see them all together, still doing well. And I can't wait to like hear some of the stories, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, behind the scenes stuff that we never really knew. The only behind the scene thing I remember them talking about on, maybe it was Gina or it was Martin, I don't remember, but he was talking about that my favorite episode, the one with the dog, Suspicious Minds, right? That's the name of the episode.
That's your favorite episode.
That's right? It's one of my favorite episodes. That one, and when he was that's one of my favorites. And the one when they went to
Chilligan's Island.
It's like, this ain't no damn puppy.
That's my favorite episode, man.
That's one of my favorite episodes. But he was saying that he had asked for a real dog. And they said that they didn't have it in the budget. And so that's how he ended up with that
fake
that
dog.
Stuffed animal, because they said they didn't have a budget for a real dog. And so he kind of just improv that, and you know, they couldn't stop laughing. So it's just crazy. I'm like, back in the day, bro, you think about how popular Martin was. Like, how I'm trying to figure out how they didn't have a budget to get a dog.
Ain't no telling back then. Who knows? But you're right. I understand what you're saying. You're right. You be able to get a dog for Martin show. I mean,
right. It's like it's probably at that time the most popular black show. So I'm trying to figure out how y'all couldn't do that. But that just goes to show you the difference between how much, you know, black shows are getting paid versus the other ones. You know,
true. Like Friends and all them other ones.
Friends, that was basically a ripoff of Living Single, but they was getting like $1 million episode, bro.
Wow.
Like each person. Like the characters, they was getting paid like $1 million, like towards those last 2 seasons, they was getting like $1 million episode, whereas Living Single wasn't even getting half of that.
I've never seen one episode of Friends, by the way.
I used to watch it because, you know what, I went to a mixed grammar school, so that kind of like exposed me to some of the white shows that I probably wouldn't pay attention to. So I used to watch it because that was like the thing to do at school, to watch Friends. But when I watch it now, I don't know why I was watching it back then, because it's just like I wouldn't want it's not that good to me, you know.
Okay.
But it wasn't bad. It was just like, I like corny funny, so you know. But
I do too. I like dry
at that time,
too.
yeah. So it was just like, it was kind of funny, you know, but it wasn't bad. But it's just like, looking at it now, I'm just like, you know, it's to me, it's just a bootleg, you know, Living Single. So yeah, that's just that.
So you excited for the reunion? You gonna watch it?
I am. I think I want to say Saturday, bro.
Oh, it's Saturday?
I think it's Saturday. It's coming up. Yeah, it's sometime this weekend. I don't know for sure, but it's sometime this weekend. Yeah. This weekend is extremely busy for me, so I gotta record it too.
I'm kind of, you know what? I'm kind of looking forward to it because again, you know, for me it's 1992. I was 13 years old, and for me, right, for me, when Martin first came on, like it was like that was the shit for me. Like,
yeah,
I first saw his stand up, you know what I'm saying, and I was a Martin fan. So when this TV show came, it was like, oh yeah, it's come on Fox 32 on Thursday nights, I wasn't gonna miss that at all.
Mm-hmm. That was the thing. Like all of us, but we watched that and then go to school the next day, talk about the episode.
Yeah, that's what we all did.
That was the big. Then you be acting like that, Jerome in the house, like that was just. It was just classic stuff.
I can't wait to I want to know what they're gonna talk about, and I want to see what type of tribute they do for Tommy.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's gonna be sad, like if any of them gonna cry. Like I just want to just see him and Gina. What they talk about, just like what was their favorite episode and some of the stories about them episodes, like because if you watch it now,
it's still funny.
Scenes is still funny, and then you can see in some of them scenes like they actually laughing, like Martin is laughing because Pam said a joke and maybe that was part of the script. You got Martin laughing, you got some scene where you see Tommy and Pam laughing, like. It's just it was funny. That show was funny.
It was hilarious. And every time Martin and Miss Jerry got into it, that used to be the funniest thing. I think about the episode, bro, where they was in the they was in a bus station.
Yes.
She was like, you gonna eat your sandwich? And he was like, yeah, I'm gonna eat it. So then Gina was like, Martin, just get that old lady that sandwich. And she was like, Tona, I don't eat no damn tuna.
I don't eat no damn tuna.
And she stopped on that sandwich, man. It don't matter how many times I see that, I be cracking up. Like,
man, that was a funny episode because they got stuck in the bus station.
Yeah.
Let's go through this right now. Like, what's your top 3 favorite episode?
Okay, top 3. Okay, obviously is the one with the dog when he was in New Jack City. The Chillikins Island. And I'm like the one where he was fighting Tommy Hearns. That, and you know what's funny? My daddy, he is such a square, right? He don't even like funny stuff. Like we be like, Dad, you supposed to laugh, but whenever the episode come on, he be crying. Like he cannot stop laughing at the episode. Like he'll watch Martin and laugh, but that episode, if you want to see my dad crack up, like put that episode on.
Put that episode on.
He can't stop laughing. Yeah. So I'll say those are, it's so many, bro.
Top 3.
But I'll just say those my top 3 for now.
Your favorite 3?
Yeah, I'll say that for now.
My favorite 3. Well, first, my favorite episode is the episode with on Chillikins Island. That just because them fighting that damn thing and how goofy Gina was acting. And Martin fucking punching like he's sparring him up. And then Pam, that ain't no damn puppet. That whole scene was just OC.
Yeah.
And my second favorite is when Martin had to go to court for that damn traffic ticket.
Oh yeah, and that was hilarious.
Fool in the courtroom. That shit was funny.
That's when.
Can you tell the people what GTD stands for?
I'm sorry, we can't hear you.
We can't hear you. Tell the people what GTD stands for. Not the jaws.
Yeah, that episode was so stupid.
Me and Bossy used to fucking just do that whole.
I know y'all used to do that one, and Bossy used to always be like, get him bow tie, get him bow tie, get him bow tie. Yeah, those were definitely some good days.
And then the last one is the Tommy Hearns episode. That shit. Ain't nothing. That shit don't nothing get better than that to me, man. Because
bro, when he at the end, I wasn't expecting him to come out with that whole mask on like that.
That's how he walked out too. He's like, what's that big ass face?
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Funny, man. That was a good ass episode. And remember, they had what? He went from 92 to what? 1996, 7. How many years was it?
It was 5 seasons.
5 seasons. Okay.
So they're probably stretched to like 6 years, maybe 6, 7 years. So,
and believe it or not, I did not like those last years.
That last year, the episode 5, season 5, they could have just got rid of that one because it was just you can tell it was like discord on the show. It just was different.
It was totally
because you had a whole bunch of episodes with Martin and Gina not filming together.
Yeah.
And then I felt like because they weren't filming together, they was just trying to figure out like different shows. You know what I'm saying? Different, like different storylines just to keep the show going. But yeah they could have saved that one.
Yeah, they could have. And it was so obvious that they was trying not. They could not be in the same room together.
Yeah.
Gina, all of a sudden, she in
LA,
and then Martin, all of a sudden, LA or whatever. It's like,
yeah. It got stupid at some point. Yeah,
it really did get stupid. It did get stupid.
Yeah,
but the reunion should be good, and I can't wait till they talk about do them flashbacks of them scenes, and we can find out what the hell Cole been up to.
Yeah, I know that. Remember a few years ago, people were dogging him because he's working at he was working at, I think, an auto dealership.
And, damn, he sure was.
And then people was like filming him, and it was like he was just like, they was like, "What you doing here?" He's like, "I'm trying to feed my family." And people were like clowning him. I'm just like, I hate. That's the part I hate about the culture and the internet culture, because people who doing the filming, bro, who's posting this stuff, like you yourself work at a regular 9-to-5 job. So why are you trying to clown somebody else working a 9-to-5 job? Like he said, he has a whole family to worry about.
A family fee.
If I ain't filming and I ain't on no show, how I'm getting paid?
How you getting paid? That's right.
And people fail to realize the black shows wasn't getting paid with Friends. Friends don't have to work again. Jennifer Aniston, she could have retired off of Friends because she was getting, let's just say you filmed 32 episodes a season and you was getting paid $1 million, bro, an episode for a few years. That's not what Cole and them was getting. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't getting paid what Chandler and all them was getting. So
Chandler.
you know what I'm saying? They can't retire off of that. So I ain't mad at the brother for working. I just hate the people want to put the camera in your face and be like, "Hey, you know what you doing?" That's stupid. That's ignorant.
Right. But you know how it is. I mean, we the only ones that do that to each other.
We do, man. Try to do it to
music, whether it's music or acting. We always, he done. It's over with. What you doing working here? Well, I mean,
I'm working.
Yeah, I'm working. Just like you, I'm working.
Exactly. So I'm just trying to figure out why are you worried about it? Like, I'm not out here getting access for handouts. I'm working.
They did do like that from the show, from the Cosby Show.
Yeah, well, what was his real name? But I know his name. I know it's Elvin on the show.
And then 50 gave him a job on Power.
Yep. And it wasn't like he had still been doing like theater and stuff like that. But if you know how that goes, sometimes you may work in a show for 6 months straight, and then you may not get another gig for another year. So what you supposed to do in between? You know what I'm saying? You can stack your money, but you don't know. The truth of the matter is, you don't know how much these people are really getting paid. Like those type of actors, they act for the love of it. So they could be in a play. They're not getting paid like tens of thousands of dollars. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so people just think they know it all, and it's just like, come on, man. I ain't knocking nobody for keeping for working by any means necessary. So
you shouldn't knock the hustle. You shouldn't knock the hustle at all.
No, not at all.
They ain't hurt nobody.
Nope, ain't bothering me.
And like dude who was off from the Cosby Show, he was actually like working every day, 9 to 5, paying his bills, and then he went viral. But then 50 was like, "Come on, man, I got a job for you."
Right. That's what's up, though. But I wish more of when we do get in these positions, I applaud 50. He's put a lot of new actors on. And he'll put some old people that we haven't seen in a while on the show. Actually, I used to see Chris Rock used to do that too. When the Chris Rock show, he would bring in actors. I remember, Everybody Hates Chris.
Damn.
Because remember,
you know what? That's another show I didn't watch,
bro. When Everybody Hates Chris first came out, the first 2 seasons, I would sleep on it. When I finally started watching it, it's in my top 5 shows. That shit is hilarious. It's super fun. And a lot of people that I know now, they didn't watch it when it was on, but they watch it now, and they like, that show was good as hell. Like, why didn't I watch this back then? I said, I don't know. Because Chris Rock had always was a predominantly when it came to his stand up and his following, it was so white. So I don't think people really did listen to him. But the thing is, when you listen to Chris Rock, it's not like he's telling like white comedy. He's talking about black stuff.
He is.
He just not he ain't no hood comedian. You know what I'm saying?
And he be talking about white people.
And he be talking about white people. So it's just like I never understood the disconnect, but he do have a lot of white friends and stuff, but his shit be funny.
Yeah, I like all his stand-ups, man.
His stand-ups is funny, and Everybody Hates Chris is one of the best shows. Like it don't, like I said, if you start watching it now, bro, I guarantee you'll like it.
I'm gonna have to check it out there because
It's always on too. It's always on TV too.
It's
syndicated on. I see it a lot on the cable channels. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because I like and the real reason I know because it's one of my favorite shows. But yeah, it's hilarious. Like
I gotta find it then. I'm gonna have to find it.
He had JJ on there. Was one of their dads. He had remember Roger from What's Happening? Yeah. He was on there for a couple episodes. He even had Tisha Campbell was on there for a few episodes. She was on there. Whoopi Goldberg was on there. Like he brought in people too that you ain't seen in a while. So
you know what?
It was cool.
Speaking of her, it was good to see her. Like even after Martin, she was able to get on another syndicated show, another TV show. Not Tisha. Tisha Campbell.
Tisha Campbell. Oh yeah. She was on Wife for My Kids.
Yeah, it was good to see her be able to get on another show and get another. You know what I'm saying? Still be working like that.
Yeah, her and Tashina Arnold, Tashina Arnold, she keep a job. I tell you that for sure. That lady is a hustler because she on Sad Show now. I be forgetting to watch it.
It come on CBS, right?
CBS, the Neighborhood or something like that. It's actually not a bad show. I just be forgetting to watch it. But she on that show. It's his wife, so she keep a job. That. Yeah, it's decent. It's decent.
Okay, I'm gonna watch that.
Oh.
Because she's always been somebody I like. She's always been funny. She was funny on that show on Stars, the one LeBron had produced.
Oh yeah.
With Mike Epps and
what are we talking about?
She was funny as hell on there, boy.
Survivor's Remorse.
She was funny.
Yeah, she's funny.
And she used to be married to a dude who used to work out all the NBA players in California.
Okay. I never knew who her husband was.
Yeah, he was real, like nobody really knew who he was unless she was around the NBA or whatever. But yeah, he was she had a nice career too. I remember first seeing them. This is crazy. I first saw Tisha Campbell and Tashina Arnold on Little Shop of Horrors.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's the very first time I saw them.
And they were super young then, bro.
Super young from New York. Super young.
Yeah.
Then I remember something else after that.
I remember them being in that. And then the next thing I remember was Tisha Campbell being in School Days.
School Days. She was in School Days, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She was one of the it was the Jigaboos and
the Wannabes.
Wannabes, yeah. You're just a wannabe. Wanna be better than me.
She blew me doing that when she licked dude's head, though.
Yeah, that went down in history. Yeah.
I'm like, what is that? This dude licked his head.
Yeah, that was kind of gross.
But yeah, and then after that, she did House Party.
Yeah, she did House Party. Mm-hmm.
She's gonna always be known for the culture in House Party.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, so, she got a good resume, I think.
She has a real good resume. She had a real good resume. So then she married the Goofy, the one who was in love with Will Smith. That's another
Dwayne Martin. You know what? I like Dwayne Martin. He's just, he's him and Will was like best friends, or like are like best friends.
But buddies.
I don't know nothing about that.
Never mind.
Ask who?
I would say ask what's the name? Ask Tisha Campbell how close they were.
She said she kind of insinuated that. She kind of insinuated that, she kind of insinuated that. But
she went there, didn't she?
She did, and if you think about it, but you know what? It's hard to think. Will and him are friends. Like, they're like best friends. So I want to say he always on one of Will's shows. But shoot, if my best friend had is Will Smith, then shit, put me on too. Why am I here struggling as an actor? Why I'm being a struggling actor? Then my best friend is got the Fresh Prince reboot coming out.
Yeah.
Put me on.
Put me on.
Yeah. So.
Definitely put me on. Yeah, my BFF.
Yeah. You hear my cat in the background.
You want to talk?
She wake up and she just she was, when I came back from out of town, this is the longest I've been away from her. So I was gone for 5 days. And so when the first day I got her back, she was so mad at me. Like when when I went to the place to pick her up. And
you boarded her. Okay.
Yeah. So she was there overnight for 4 nights. So the 5th night I came back in town, I picked her up and she was like, I was like, Gigi. She was like, ah. she hissed at me. Like, what the hell you been? And then she got over it. Then she but man, she was mad. But then I'm like, come here, Gigi. But like that
look like that.
Yeah, she was mad. But then like that whole night she was just like whiny, like she was just making noise all night long. But yesterday and today she back to normal. So
she back now. Y'all back cool with each other now?
Yeah.
Oh, look at her.
Hey, Gigi. Say hi to the people.
Look at the microphone, Gigi. You on the show now, Gigi.
She just want to be by me. She's so... Gigi. Say hi to our listeners. You on camera.
Come on, Gigi. What's up? Show us some love. Show the listeners some love.
They heard you already.
Right.
Anyway, but we can move on.
Now, my man Russell Wilson.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm a Russ fan. You know,
I'm a Russ fan too. I'm
always
team Russ.
I'm always team Russ because I just don't have a problem with how he want to treat his wife.
I have a problem with him, period.
And publicly and privately. I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's his wife. I mean, hey, I don't, but I like what he did though this last week. He made a post. He showed up and surprised Sierra, and he brought us a gift. And then his caption was, I thought his caption was
golden.
Fire. His caption was golden. Fire.
Yeah.
He said, "Hey, dude, stay squared up."
Yes.
I was like, "Okay, Russ."
I was like, I saw that. Bro.
These
like,
moms know Russ. You about that life,
shit, bro. I'm like, talk it, Joe, because I'm just like, listen. People be hating on him because he ain't like hood, whatever. But that stuff is like overrated. Like, as you can see, like, I don't understand. Like, what's the problem with seeing a man outwardly love his wife, and just because, like, how does that make you a square? Like, I would never understand that.
Right.
I would never understand that, bro. And then too, it's just, I don't know. Like, people were mad because, he takes care of her first son. Like, I mean, he could be an asshole to the little boy, but he's treating him like that was his son since the beginning.
Weird, Tise.
I mean, if you had a child and you met a guy, wouldn't you want him to have a good relationship with your child? Like, I don't get it.
I would. As a man, I would want that man to have a relationship with my son or daughter. Yes. I would. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the good thing about Russ, though, he hear what's going on. He hear all the talk. He on social media. But I love the fact he don't care. He don't care. He don't be bothered by it. Like, he don't
do
care.
What he do. Yeah.
He do what he do. And Sierra do what she do. She love to do. And again, if he chooses to publicly show his love for her, that's fine. That's his business. That's their business.
Yeah.
I mean, at some point, we as I think there's a lot of us too, a lot of men, we gotta stop that, man, because it don't really look good. Like, it don't really look good. It don't. Like, calling him a lame, okay, whatever.
That just make them feel good.
That's his wife. If he want to do that, that's his wife.
Yeah.
If he want to post his wife and talk about how beautiful she is and how much in love with, that's what he can do. That's what he's supposed to do. What woman don't want that? Can we just be honest?
Right.
What woman don't want that?
Every woman wants that. Every woman wants that. So
even a woman that's a hoe want
that. Facts.
I mean, I'm just keeping it real. I mean, every woman want that type of love. Come on, man.
Right. Yeah, it's just weird, bro. It's just weird energy, and I like that he keep moving how he move, and he keeps being a better example, because it's so easy to see the ones like we like to celebrate the ones that's just like that's the player and or reform player. Like, that's just not everybody. Every dude is not like that. You know what I'm saying? And,
exactly.
And to see a dude that he was married before, you don't see a whole bunch of women attached to his name. Like,
right.
That's good. That's less drama. You know what I'm saying, in his life. So I just hate that if the dude ain't got 100 women attached to his name, it's just like now he a lame. It's just like maybe he don't want all those spirits in his body.
Maybe he don't.
You think about that? I mean, I don't know. That's maybe too spiritual for some people, but the reality is there are attachments that come with sleeping with a bunch of people. And even if people that ain't spiritual minded, when they can tell you they have trouble being faithful for some time, because you've dealt with so many people. One person can't satisfy your appetite. So it's that's a different story for a different day. But I love Russ. I love that he loves his wife and he does it openly. And I wish more dudes would be comfortable, enough in their skin to do that. So to me, it just shows supreme confidence. You know what I'm saying? So yes. I like that about him, that he's confident in the person that he is, and he ain't trying to be nobody else.
No,
but who he is, just like and I know, like, people think he is square, but I know he put his foot down when he had to, because there was one little clip with Sierra taking pictures. He was like, "Hey, babe, we gotta go." He was saying it nice at first, and she was like, "Okay." He was like, "Come on, they're gonna put us out." She said, "No, they're not." And in the background, you hear him saying, "Sierra, bring your ass now." he was like, "Bring your ass," and then the camera went off.
He said Sierra. Hey,
he said her whole name. He was like, Sierra. He said whatever her middle name is. He said her whole name. He said, "Bring your ass right now."
That's how it be though.
Yeah.
Some real shit. That's how it be.
Yeah.
When you like want to make you want to be heard. You like, hey, bring your whole name, Samira Michelle. Let's go. That'll get the woman's attention, because they're like, wait a minute.
You say my full name. I'm like,
you say my full name.
Yeah, let me get myself together.
Now, you know what? Listen, in all honesty, Russ might be a dude. Okay, if we going out to hang, whatever, maybe I might not hang with him. Maybe he might not like the same things I like, but that's okay, because that maybe he don't like the same things I like, and that's cool. But I would never call him a lame for that. Or I would never say, "Oh man, he's square because he want to do this and that with his wife or be at home." He may have other homies we don't know nothing about.
Right. Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? We don't even know that.
Right. But you don't need to know. Like, it's the thing is, bro, we live in this world where if you ain't posting it, people think it's not true.
Yeah.
And so because he don't post every second of his life, where you don't see the other side, like, people just, they assume something, and that's just the obsession people have with posting everything on social media. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's even not even on celebrity levels. Like, there are people that think that in normal life, if you don't post something, like, that's why I like my sister and her boyfriend. I've been knowing him for the past few years, but they didn't start, like, they didn't publicly, like, go open with their relationship until they got engaged.
So they got it. Oh, okay.
But I mean, the family knew, her friends knew, like, we knew him. So people like, I didn't even know Courtney had a boyfriend. Why did you need to know? Why is it important to you? Why do you need to know what's going on? All you need to know is what I tell you. So I'm, and that's my little sister, but that's how I would operate. Like, if I, like, even now, like, I don't be in a rush to post somebody, because people just nosy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't posting nobody saying how my little sister did. I ain't posting until I'm engaged. Shit, I might not post it on Freddie to be on married, to be honest.
And women need to stop doing that too. Like, don't stop posting this dude. Yeah. And y'all ain't even together like that. You just.
But some people be posting, bro, because they're trying to prove a point. Trying to prove a point to another female. I got him now, and trying to prove a bunch of people that look who I'm with. I'm not single. I don't care if you think I'm single. I don't care if you think I ain't getting none. I don't care what you think about me. I know what's going on behind the scenes. Yes. And I'm definitely, these do so much for everybody. Like, listen.
They for the streets. Say it, Tise.
SKREETS, streets. So yeah, I'm just sure I'll be scared. Like, soon as you post somebody, I promise you, soon as you post this nigga, here comes somebody else. Barbara, this is Shirley.
Hey, Shirley.
He was this is him at my house last night. Like, damn, like, can I be happy for a day before you bring up this shit? But yeah, I just let me be stupid in private. I just don't want everybody to know.
Tise just block their face out. Like, that's what the other ones do.
Yeah, I'm not doing that either. Because to me, that's dumb. If I'm going to go so far as to post this dummy, then, everybody going to see it. If I ain't prepared to do that yet, then he ain't getting posted. Period. So.
Yeah, but hey, you peep how Russ kind of cuffed her booty too in the little video.
He did.
Slight cuff.
That's what I said. I was like, people think Russ is a lamb. I'm like, no, listen. I can tell Russ be putting that thing on.
Listen, man, Russ be riding Sierra out.
He be busting it open, boy.
I he be riding out.
Yeah, and she be she could be like, oh, Russie, like, yeah, but I know they be in that bedroom getting nasty.
They probably be cussing and saying all type of wild raunchy shit to each other.
I think we'll be surprised. Yeah.
Yeah. Them be the ones that probably be the most.
You see how many kids they got? And Russ keeps saying he want one more, so
man, listen, man. She keep doing them videos, them little challenges. Russ will be like, oh,
yep.
Come on in here.
Come on, bring them in that bedroom.
Come on in here. Time to get preggo.
And they still young, so
they still young.
Yeah.
And again, he got a nice contract with Denver. He's straight. They good.
They good. She's good for life. Like, I don't understand. Like, y'all must be messed up. If you think she wants to struggle for the rest of her life, man, please let me get a dude that's on that level, has that level of money, and treat me like that. What else am I asking for?
He gonna be able to get a job after football, all that.
He don't have to get a job. He can sit in his house and scratch his balls all the rest of his life if he wants to.
Scratch his balls.
That's how rich he is. That's all. He ain't gotta do nothing. He can just sit there and just do whatever he want to do.
He gonna be good for a very long time.
He's good for life.
Russ is straight, man.
He's good for life. I don't. He doesn't appear to spend, lavishly on junk. So
nope. And she doesn't have to be in the need to make an album.
If she want to, that's what I want, bro. I promise you, that's my prayer to the Lord.
That's your Sierra prayer.
This is the Tise prayer.
This is the Tise prayer.
Lord, I want to work part-time doing whatever job I want to do, and I hope that my husband has a good enough pension where we can live off of that. I don't have to be rich. I just want to be comfortable.
Listeners.
Oh, I could be comfortable.
Make sure you listeners, subscribers, make sure you guys pray for Tise.
Please pray.
Y'all heard that prayer.
That's my prayer. Amen.
Hashtag pray for Tise.
That's my prayer. Amen. Like, for real. Like, I'm like, it's for me, like, that's already my plan for myself. It's just like, after a few years, like, I hope I'm out of enough debt to where I can just work like in corporate world part-time. And so I can just have like insurance and just have a steady paycheck. But ultimately, do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I pray for. So yeah.
Well, I hope that prayer gets answered.
I hope so too.
If that happens, we ain't gonna never see you again.
See, if I could do this though, bro, I can do this all the time. We can film 2 times a week.
You're gonna be too
we can get us a studio. You're
gonna be too busy smothered. You're gonna be smothered.
But I have more time to do what I want to do. So
Tise, what you doing? Oh, nothing. I gotta go wash my face.
I'm getting ready to go to be my trainer.
I'm about to board this plane. We're about to go to Hawaii.
Yeah, okay. That's what I'm talking about, bro. That's what I'm talking about. That's my goals.
Goals, huh?
Goals, man, for real.
We'll never see Tise again, y'all.
Yep. Till I want to be seen.
Till you want to be seen. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all. Now,
to the end, I'm working my ass off. So
let's stay with quarterbacks.
Okay.
Last week, I'm a fan of this podcast, The Pivot, with Ryan.
Yeah, I love Pivot.
Channing and my guy Fred Taylor. They had Cam Newton on, Superman.
I saw that. I love Cam.
It was
Cam is fine. Yes. Okay, sorry.
That was uncalled for.
He's definitely
nobody cares.
Cam is big. Like he's super tall and he's thick.
It's a lot. It's 1,000.
It just seemed like he'd just pick you up, like those big old hands. Just Cam just does it for me. I don't know. He has clearly he does it because he has a lot of kids, so he's doing it. I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm done.
You okay now? You all right?
I'm okay.
You just had a moment?
Just had a moment.
All right. Now he was on the Pivot last week.
Okay.
Which was another good episode. It's probably one of my favorites of theirs. Cam was a little bit more open about things that's going on with him. He still believes that he should be in the NFL playing quarterback, and that's fine. I mean, he got his reasons why he believed that, and he stated it. He talked about the struggles last year with the Carolina Panthers and with the Patriots and why he got cut. And he brought up, his personal life and how the lady he was with for a long time, how they broke up because he had a baby, another child, with another woman. And he talked about that. But it was interesting because what he said was he used a phrase. He said he made a humanistic mistake when he was talking about that part of his life of having another baby with another woman. Now, for me, I've never heard that before. Humanistic mistake.
Niggas will come up with some stuff, but okay.
And the way Cam was talking, hell, I believed everything he was saying about it being humanistic because he was so damn convincing when he was saying this shit.
And the whole time I was thinking, like, Negro, if you don't get the entire F out of here.
Fellas, listen to Coach Mo. If you at the crib and you leave the toilet seat up and your wife or your girl yell at you, say, babe, I just made a humanistic mistake.
That's a mistake. You could easily forget. You did not forget to pull your penis out. You did it on purpose. You made a choice to put your penis in this young lady. You made a choice to release in this young lady. That's not a mistake. That's a choice.
You made a choice.
A dumb choice too, but it's a choice because to me, like the pregnancy stuff, like okay, that's one thing. But I feel like everybody be forgetting, like yo. It's so many STDs, STIs out here, and it's just nasty. When you with somebody committed, I feel like, listen, the bare minimum, if you're gonna be just dipping out on me, hey, put a rub on. You might trust this hoe. I don't know her. You and you really can't trust her either. You don't know what she doing when she ain't with you. Like you think some people are, you think she's committed to you. And you with a whole nother chick, couldn't be me, but I'm just saying, no, that's not real life. That's not real life. So the fact that if she is a single woman, you have to think that don't be so stupid to think that ladies is just like men. I'm probably telling too much for ladies now, but just the truth. Like we just lie better. Like I can say anything.
Finally.
Like we know how to play this thing. We know what to say to keep things the way it's supposed to be. Like it's idiotic to not make a man feel like he's the only one. Why would I not do that?
Right.
I mean, and sometimes it's true. Sometimes when you really with somebody that for real, yeah, that's true. But if you're not in a committed relationship, bro, You know, you gotta be realistic and think that even if she ain't screwing everybody, she open to it. It's just take the one dude that's ready to commit to be like, hey, come on
she
over
was
here.
open to you. Use that one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So to think that all of a sudden you putting it down, the heck is like you ain't putting it down. I'm just saying the reality is if she's a single woman, you with a whole person, y'all got a situation, you just have to think that she's, you know, at the bare minimum entertaining other people, even if she ain't fucking them all. She's at bare minimum entertaining them. So for that matter, you just should be careful because you just don't know what she's doing. So to me, the baby, that's one thing, but you know, if you bring me home HIV or something, man, I'm gonna have to kill you. You got to go.
HIV still around.
Yeah, but people living with it now, so they got that commercial with that pill.
Yo, that commercial, wow,
that commercial make you feel like you just like that shit is fun. Like, hey, don't worry about the HIV ain't shit.
They're like, oh, don't worry about it.
You ain't nothing. You can still do everybody, bro. To be honest, the commercial says that it'll be like, it'll almost disappear. It'd be like basically it's not your blood no more. They'd be like, you know. They say you can't pass it through sex.
It can't be detected after a certain amount of time.
Yeah, and they said it can't, and they said the disease can no longer be passed to your partner.
Around, yeah.
So to me, and now we're going off topic now, but now it's just like to me that goes to show you that they got a cure for this shit.
I've always said that.
I said it too, bro. But you know what? We know it's money.
That's a whole other conversation.
It's money and staying sick.
So. I've always said that. Yeah.
Okay. But anyway, yeah. But yeah, I think back to Cam. I feel like he was full of it. As much as I love him and his sexiness, I feel like he was full of it. Like that just the humanist mistake is a real thing, but when it comes to releasing inside a lady, that's not a mistake. That's a whole choice in these streets. And that's just own it. Just own it. Just be like, you know what? That's what I wanted to do at the moment. I wasn't considering my lady. I wasn't thinking about how that would be to my kids. I wasn't thinking about nothing. I was thinking about, you know what? I want nothing her right now.
You don't believe that cheating is a mistake? You believe that's an honest choice?
It's an honest choice.
Okay.
Honest choice. You don't I ain't finna accidentally open my legs to nobody. If I'm cheating on my man, it's because I definitely wanted to. Can't nobody make me do nothing I don't want to do. Unless you put a gun to my head, and even then you better shoot. Because I'm very stubborn. And if I can find my way out of it, I ain't gonna do it.
So technically, even the dude that you cheating with, he didn't make you do it, right?
No. He can't unless you're raping me. How can you make me do it? If you're not getting raped, you're not getting made to do it. You know, I could say I could find out other reasons. The human part of me can say, you know, my guy was paying attention to me. That's humanistic. That's my human reason for entertaining another man. Is because I didn't feel that's not a mistake. It's still not a mistake.
Some people say that. Some people say I made a mistake.
It's still not a mistake. It's still not a mistake. It's still I made a choice that instead of bringing it to my guy and saying this is how I feel. Or maybe I did and he didn't ignored it. I decided that, you know what, he's ignoring me, so I'm gonna go to the guy that's not ignoring me.
Okay, it's a
choice.
I don't believe it's a mistake either, because I do believe this. I think anytime you have sex or participate in anything sexual, it's a choice.
For sure,
it's a choice. You know, whether you want a hand job, blow job, whatever. It's a choice. You made a decision. Okay, I'm gonna let her do this to me. Okay, I'm with this. It's a choice. It's a decision. So yeah, I don't believe it's a mistake.
Yeah, I don't believe it's a mistake either. I do think that you can be sincerely apologetic about it and really feel bad that you hurt somebody. Like I think he probably is real in that point, because sometimes as you grow and you realize that the choices that you make and how they affect the people that you love, that does affect you. So you know, when you younger, you don't think about that kind of stuff, but when you think about I'm really married and how that affects my whole family from making this choice, you know, it's different. So I think he can really feel remorseful about that, and that could have caused a change in his life, which he said it did. So I could believe it. It's not, to me, just saying it is a choice. It's not judging him, you know what I'm saying, and make him a worse person. It's just like, I don't believe that's a mistake. Like a mistake, like you said, I went to the bathroom and forgot to put the toilet seat down. That's an honest mistake. That's an honest mistake, you know what I'm saying? Like, or, you know, you forgot to delete your messages. That's a mistake.
But you forgot to pull out.
Like you did, you can't forget. That's not a mistake.
You never do say that now, man. I forgot to pull out, man. You don't believe that?
And then the guys are so simple. No offense, bro, but you guys are so simple. It's just like, y'all get with these ladies that's gonna let you do it raw, and it's just like somebody like him who got money. Of course, they want you to run up in them.
Yes,
they're gonna be like, yeah, I'm on the pill.
Yes,
yeah, I'm on my I'm monitoring my calendar, and
you can go ahead and do it. A babysitter.
Bro, they gonna lie so they can get a baby, so they can get on Basketball Wives or Football Wives. Like they want to get they want the lavish life you're giving your wife or your girlfriend. So they're gonna, just like Tim Anderson. He's another goofy.
Oh man,
if that's true.
Oh, TA. Oh man,
I believe, because he.
Oh man,
he kind of, I love Tim. He fine too. But
yeah, you know what you.
Well, I'm a little hot to trot today.
You on today? You about as hot as the goddamn weather outside right now.
Yeah, it's the weather, bro. It's the weather. It's the weather.
That's what it is. That's what we're gonna blame it on.
Yeah.
The weather.
Yeah.
But hey, you know what? The interview was good. I like to hear Cam be transparent. I like to hear him talk about stuff. It takes him a long time to get his point out, and I get it.
Yeah,
because he's from down south. But
I forget he's like from Atlanta. Like he's from Atlanta.
He's from Atlanta.
Yeah, so he's country.
He's country as hell, but he is very introspective, and you could tell like he knows what goes on. He hears the stuff about him, and I appreciate the fact that he was able to come on that show and have real conversations with men, like have men conversations, because he could have took offense if Channing said that.
Everybody knows Channing is crazy though. So,
but he's like, "Come on, man, let's talk about it." And sometimes that's all it takes is just have a conversation with somebody. And you realize, well, damn, man, I didn't even know you felt that way about me, and you could tell me why you felt that way, and then we could talk about it. And and it was a good show, and it was good that Channing was able to be serious and be funny at the same time.
Yeah, he usually is. He finds a good balance with that.
He does. It's a really good show. I like all their guests. Yeah. I like their guests.
Yeah, I think they have a good balance, right? Because you got Ryan, who's the professional. You know what I'm saying? Where he can go back and forth because he's a player too, but he's just more of the. The CBS, the NFL network, like he can do both, but then he can also bring that to his guys and be himself. You know what I'm saying? He don't have to act like he's something else. He can still be himself and give his take. He keeps everything together. Then you have Fred that's always dropping his bomb. Dropping some kind of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? He may not say much all the time, but when he say something, it's like you gotta listen to Fred. You know what I'm saying?
Fred's the OG.
Fred is definitely the OG, and then Channing, he go always say something crazy, like like he remind me on y'all show on Reasonable Ignorance, Jamal, like he'll say something stupid, like Channing to be like, so do you like your nipples getting sucked, or do you want your toes? Like
that's
what?
That's how he is.
What are you talking about? That's what Jamal said. Jamal come out of nowhere with some crazy
shout out to Reasonable Ignorance.
Shout out to Reasonable Ignorance. Like, where did that even come from? That's why I was scared to come on y'all show, because I don't know. I don't know what Jamal gonna say and what he gonna ask me.
You come on that show, Tise, you better be ready. You better be ready.
Yeah.
You better be ready for that. But hey, they did that show. The interview at Cam's cigar shop. I'm going to Atlanta in July, and that's one of the places I'm gonna go.
Bring me back a little something sweet.
I'm definitely gonna go check that out, because it's apparently on his website. When you go on the website of that cigar shop, Like you can eat there. It's a bar. You can eat there. It's a restaurant.
That's nice.
You can buy gear, and he sells his hats.
Okay, that's dope.
So I can't wait to check that out.
Dope. Yeah, for sure. Let me hook us up when you out there.
I got you. I'll bring you back a sweet cigar.
Yeah, I need that.
And if I get a picture with Cam, you want that?
For sure. Hey, FaceTime me.
I fuck around. We'll do that too. Like,
I know.
Hey, Cam, somebody just want to say hi to you, bro.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. Especially, bro, July my birthday month. So listen, think about that.
I would do that. I definitely would do that for real, because that'll make your day.
For sure.
So since it's Father's Day weekend coming up, what you doing for your father?
So we cooking for our old man. You know, he I know daddies be like, why we got to cook on Father's Day? My daddy don't cook on Father's Day, even though sometimes my daddy likes to cook. So he's always been like that. He likes to grill all year long. He likes to cook during the week. Like that's his relaxing thing. So, but when it comes to Father's Day, we be like, Dad, we got this. So so we're gonna cook for the old man. We already pretty much got his gifts together. Sweet. It's gonna be good. I got we just want them, most dads, my dad is no different than the other ones. He he's easy to please. He even though this time, we said, Daddy, which one for Father's Day? He sent us a I guess he had been, when the magazines come and they put the colognes in there, he been sniffing them. And so he put some colognes out there that he like. I said, okay, Daddy, we got you. Okay. You got some smell. Who you got smell good for?
Okay, all right.
So he gave us some little colognes that he liked. So yeah, we gonna hook him up. So what you got going on? What you got planned, bro?
I don't know what the hell going on. So
yeah,
I find out on Sunday when I wake up, I guess. For me, I don't really want much, man. Like I told them, y'all give me some cigars or a barbecue grill. I'm fine. I don't really need all that pomp and circumstance. Just it's cool for me. I just want y'all to just tell me y'all love me and happy Father's Day, and let's go on to the next thing for the day. I know for my old man, I'm probably gonna take him out.
Nice. Your dad's OG too. I love him. He's so cool. He's so cool.
He loved Father's Day because he liked to be around my kids. So
yeah.
So I'm gonna take him out, or I'll bring him over here and we just chill in my basement.
Nice.
And do something. But that's really it. It's gonna be real low key. And usually in the last 2 years, me and my homies on Father's Day, like that night, we all go to the bar and have a shot.
Okay.
All 5 of us, we have a shot, and then we go back home. We've been doing that the last 2 years, so we're trying to keep that a tradition.
Okay.
Because all of us got kids.
Right.
All of us got kids, so we're trying to keep that tradition. Yeah.
That's dope. But then too, bro, if you think of Father's Day is the same day as Juneteenth too.
Yes, and I'm off the next day.
I'm jealous of everybody that's off, man.
Shout out to my company for realizing
Shout out to
that Juneteenth matters.
Yeah. My old company, I found a day off on Monday too. So yeah, shout out to all the companies that do that. It's, you know what, bro, to be honest, let me ask you, to me, it's bittersweet because I feel like I'm glad that, last year that became like a national or federal holiday. And so it's one of those things we didn't ask for, right? Like Juneteenth is important to Black culture, Black people. And I'm like I said, don't get me twisted. I'm happy that, it's acknowledged. But where we at on that George Floyd, on that George Floyd bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, past the shit we really need. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they throw little bones in there. Like, okay, here we go. We gave you guys Juneteenth. Juneteenth is not getting ready to change the policing. You know what I'm saying? Right. And not getting ready to change, like, that type of stuff. The structural things. Like, it's good. It's acknowledged. It's the same BS. We talking about laws that's going to change how, that's really going to change, our community, things that are going to be helpful in that matter. Like, we can brush past June. We can celebrate Juneteenth, but we don't want to give Black people reparations. Why? Everybody else got them. But the thing is, I feel like because we were able to endure without reparations and free people that was given nothing, and we came out the mud, and as great as we are now, like they hate it. They hate to see it. Then for us to make it, bro, to excel and to keep excelling, and then to be like they in their mind, well, what else? Why should we give y'all something? Because you owe us. Because it's old. That's why. It don't matter that we all working now. Don't matter that we quote unquote free. If the fact is you still owe us 400 plus years. You owe my grandma. You owe my great granddaddy. You owe all us, and I want it.
And
I want it. I want to have property that I ain't have to. I want property passed down to my people too.
That's like, the truth.
Come on.
It's the truth.
We have to work hard for everything.
And I'm not gonna apologize for saying I'm glad to be off, to have another off.
That's what I'm saying. Don't get it twisted.
I'm not gonna apologize for that.
Don't get it twisted. I feel like all these companies, bro, they owe us. You give two things. If you don't want to give us Juneteenth, I better damn show have Martin Luther King Day off. Pick one. Which one? I want both of them, but if you just can't muster one of them, you better pick one of them.
And here's the thing, and to all my white homies that listen to our show, y'all should be thanking us that y'all finna get a day off.
Because y'all finna be off too.
Y'all finna be off too. Just like I thank y'all for July 4th.
Yeah. I don't mean nothing to me, but I'm participating.
I'm gonna cook some barbecue. I'm about to eat.
Yes. I'm gonna cook some barbecue and do some firecrackers, knowing damn well these firecrackers in this celebration did not have me in mind. But you know what? Damn it, I'm here. So let me get this young day off.
On God.
I swear, bro. I swear I'm gonna take this day off and I'm gonna enjoy that shit.
You better enjoy this. Hey, out to all my white homies. Hey, y'all better do something on Juneteenth. Y'all should just barbecue or something.
Yeah, go out with your black friends, and I promise you will have some fun.
You'll have some fun.
Because black people, we are the most inviting people, period. Like, despite everything that has happened to us, like that's why you can always have a white, every neighborhood, bro, we grew up in, there's always a white family there that grew up, and you got that one little white kid that's in their neighborhood that's everybody's friend. Like nobody treat him different because he's white. That could be little white Mike, but that's our friend because he lived in the block with us. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like but if you go flip the script and unfortunately, a black family moves to an all white neighborhood, we don't get that same treatment. No. It's not always inviting. So
it's not the same.
It's not the same. So, our white friends, Juneteenth, y'all want something to do? What should we do? Got some pool party, some good food.
You got your shirt yet? You bought your shirt yet?
I get a shirt every year, but I waited too late this year. So I probably would have one I had last year.
I would have one I had last year.
Yeah, I already got like 3. So I just be buying them every year because I'm like, I be saying like I need to stop wearing the same shirt. I try to get something different every year, but
we're gonna put the flag. We're gonna put the flag in the front yard on Friday. We're gonna start on Friday.
Nice.
Put the flag up there, and we're gonna celebrate it.
Well, before we go, I did want to ask you something about Father's Day. I'm gonna go back to Father's Day real quick because it just came to my mind. This is a funny question. Okay, so when it comes to TV dads, okay, I'm gonna ask you. So it's a 2-part question. So the first, I'm gonna give you 4 dads, and you tell me which one is your favorite dad, and then you tell me which one do you most relate to now as a dad. Okay. So you got Bill Cosby, right?
Yeah.
You got Bernie Mac.
Okay.
You got what was Damon Wayne's name of My Wife and My Kids? I can't figure his name.
I feel like it was Mike or something. I don't know.
Or something. Yeah. So that's one. Mm-hmm. And then the last one is James from Good Time.
Oh, this gonna be
actually
real.
But see, I had 5. I had Julius from Everybody Hates Chris, but you didn't really watch the show, so you don't really know him. But that's my 5. So what's your favorite TV dad?
My favorite TV dad probably was Bill Cosby, Heathcliff Huxtable, because I was so young at the time, and that show pretty much kind of grounded me. It gave me a different perspective of father, mother, husband, wife, successful. And then I thought he was cool. Like I thought he was that type of dad. He was cool and stern when he needed to be. Yeah. And then all his kids was like, okay, Dad, let me come to you because you gonna crack a joke and then whatever. Versus Claire was like, okay, no nonsense. This is the way it's gonna be.
Yeah,
I'm gonna beat your ass, Vanessa.
Vanessa stayed in trouble.
He stayed in trouble. So for me, I feel like sometimes I do have my Heathcliff Huxtable moments with my kids, and I really have it sometimes with my son. He just don't know it because he has no clue about the Cosby Show. But that's who I think I relate closely to is Heathcliff Huxtable.
Okay, so that's your favorite one. That's who you think you relate to. Okay, I think my favorite TV dad is probably Heathcliff Huxtable as well. Just because he was, I had a dad that was always present, and I felt like every time the kids was doing something, he just pop up. That was my daddy for sure. Like I used to be like, I can't be on BS because it takes a lot for me to sneak through anything because my daddy just for some reason he everywhere. I don't know. like God put a GPS on me. He just he everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So, but at the same time, I think that's my favorite one. But I think in reality, my dad is probably closer to. I think he close to Julius on Everybody Hates Chris. And I say that because Julius always worked 2 jobs. And my dad, sometimes he worked 2 jobs, worked 3 jobs, like all our life. Like he was always working. He worked overnight too. But my dad's cheap too. Like, and not cheap where he don't buy us nice stuff. Right. I'm just saying he be cheap like Julius, he would be like, he don't have no problem with buying like off-brand like stuff. That would be my dad. Like like why do you can get these honey-O's, you can get these these super O's, that's the jewel brand, and it's the same thing. Like he used to get like the lemonade and it'll be like Oberweis jar, right? Okay. And then but after a while he would just refill it with Walmart juice. And we didn't know till we got older that he was doing that shit. But so he'd do stuff like that. Like he would just, he'd be frugal when it comes to those type of things. So I think he's like Julius in that way.
The same. Okay.
Yeah. But I hope you have a good Father's Day though, bro.
I'm sure I will, because usually it always be a lot of fun. And again, I got Monday off, so this will be good. This will be a good Father's Day.
Yeah.
And if I get my cigars, you're going to see me. I'm going to be smoked out.
Smoked out.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at you. Enjoy your day, bro.
What I'm going to do. And, hey, next week.
We got a guest.
Next week, subscribers, listeners. This is going to be a good show. This is an interesting guy.
It's going to be live, too. So y'all make sure y'all log on.
Yeah.
Y'all log on Monday. I'm going to put the info out there tomorrow. So
it's going to be a really good show. This is somebody, I think people who are interested in what he does will be good to join in and maybe ask him some questions.
Yeah, he's ready for it.
And it's going to be good. So, hey, everybody, be safe out there this week. Enjoy the weather if you can. To all my big boob women out there, we're praying for you.
It's hard in these streets.
Hey,
big boob and big thigh women.
Keep hope alive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know for a lot of y'all women, a lot of women say they wish they could put their hair in a ponytail. I wish some of y'all could put them boobs in a ponytail, because y'all can. It's rough out here.
Oh my gosh, you saying it, but you don't understand how it really is. So
no, I don't. But I'm just sure it's tough.
It's tough, bro. Trust me.
It's baby powder weather.
I hate baby powder too. I do. Like I hate. Like I remember. Like that was the thing when we was younger. When I got older, I do not do that. That baby powder, like to me, especially when you sweat. I'm gonna be honest. Like it gets clumpy, and it just. It's as a kid be saying it's not giving what I want it to give.
You chicks used to come out of the house, all this be lower.
Man, oh man. It's just, to me, it makes things worse. I don't know who told us the baby powder is good. Big Mama. I know. To some point, I know that it, especially in between your legs and stuff like that, like it helps to not for your skin not to rub together and stuff. But yeah, I don't use it. That if I'm just gonna be I just rather be sweaty and just take me a freaking shower. Yeah. So that's it for me.
hey, we make sure everybody's safe, and next week we'll be back with our guests, and we'll be back. Another episode. And
yeah, make sure y'all subscribe if y'all haven't. Thank y'all for listening.
Yes.
Yeah, share with your friends.
Keeping this thing going.
Bro, we almost at a year, so we you know it ain't easy, y'all, but we hanging on in there.
And remember, keep leaving comments, like, share the podcast.
For sure.
We on YouTube. Remember, it's on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Just keep sharing our stuff, and you know every week, y'all, we're gonna be back here. We're gonna keep doing it.
We're gonna be back. Yes.
All right, y'all.
All right, y'all have a good weekend.
Good weekend. Peace.
Peace.